Hey folks, Jessica here. So, yeah, it's almost time for your 9 fight. Feels like it's always almost time for your 9 fight. Surf advantage this time. A lot of people are wondering, so I'm going to go over what I'm running for NM and what I'm running for OTK, one turn kill. Let's just dive right into it. So first thing you're going to notice about my grid is it'll look a lot different than what a lot of other people are running, and that's because I don't run Kame. Now, there's nothing wrong with Highlander grids or Kame specifically. Like, it's entirely because Kame is rather low on my priority list of evokers I want to make. To be honest, if this Unite fight were in 2 months, as opposed to really soon, I would probably make Kame actually. But considering it's like gonna happen real soon, Kame actually goes even further down my priority list, so I'm probably actually not gonna make Kame till the next Unite fight, to be honest, unless something really big changes. Which is fine, because Unite fight is interesting in that Highlander grids tend to struggle with NM 150, even NM 100 to a degree, and that's because I'm not gonna get super in this, by the way, because I did a Highlander grid video which will cover this topic. But Highlander grids tend to have trouble against high defense because they sacrifice the ability to stack a bunch of really powerful weapons in favor of using only one of each weapon by the very nature of it being a Highlander grid. And all that's just for damage cap. So what you find a lot of times is a Highlander grid, when you start to get high defense fights, will actually not even be able to reach its higher damage cap, kind of negating the purpose of having a Highlander grid. Earth is a little different since Kame lets you kind of double dip into a Highlander style bonus. But yeah, neither here nor there. This is what I'm running, and this should be consistent pretty much through the whole fight for me. By powerful weapons and stacking them, I mean stuff like Ichigo Hita Fury. This is Kane's katana, not Kame. And this is an Eden template weapon. By that I mean it is massive attack and then medium stamina. There's a bunch of these in other elements. So for fire, there's Ixaba. For light, there's Eden. For dark, there's Dark Angel Olivia's sword, Dark Fallen sword, which is funny because every element wants to have an Eden style weapon except for Dark. Dark doesn't give a shit that it has an Eden style weapon because it's just living its best Gisla life. You could use a Dark Angel Olivia's sword, I guess, but Stamina Dark is kind of like you run it because like you don't have, for some reason you don't have the ability to run Enmity, or you are scared of Enmity for some reason, because Enmity is just how you're supposed to run Dark. That's just how it be. That's how the element's set up. That's the characters they gave to it. Yes, neither here nor there. The two elements that don't have Eden style weapons are Wind. It has Vortex, which is big stamina and HP defense. Sorry, HP debuff resist, which is unfortunate because there's only very few fights where you would want HP debuff resist instead of another attack modifier. Like that's just how it be. If you feel free to disagree, but you'd be wrong. Let's see. And the last one's water. Water doesn't have a Eden style weapon either, so it tends to actually run stuff like crit Highlander in Primal. So let's see, what else am I running? Should be noted, if I actually have the Dama for it. It's just if I were more invested in working on my Earth grid right now, I would probably run 3 or 4 Ichigos. But right now I'm just running the 2. Running a Dark Opus weapon with stamina on it. So this is fully uncapped, 5 stars. It's got the charge attack damage cap up key. It's SO20, all that stuff, of course. And this right here, if you don't recognize it, is the Hollow Sky Spear. This is attack and HP to your characters, and then supplemental damage again to your characters, by which I mean characters that use Spear or Katana. The supplemental damage is if they are above 80% HP. This works out fine for me unless I change my team up, because I'm running Katana characters for the most part. I'm running Narmaya, Alexio, Kane, all Katana characters. I could run Octo also if I wanted, again, another Katana character. Earth has a lot of Katana characters. I think Siegfried is another Katana character. Hollow Sky Spear tends to work pretty well for Earth. you're gonna find different elements have like different alignments of weapons it prefers. Unless you're fire. If you're fire, then like there's pretty much not any way to get a good alignment of weapons across your meta characters. If you don't recognize this, I don't blame you. This is Greatsword Andalius. This is Althea, Gandalf's weapon. Super legacy character that desperately needs an update. I'm curious why they haven't like looked at updating him at all or giving him like a 5-star. He is like one of those really dated characters if you played him. Big reason around this is big Earth attack, whatever, but for boost to Earth allies damage cap, I believe it's 7%. That's actually huge, and the benefit of that is it means I get some of that damage cap that I don't get from running Highlander back, so that would be nice. Two of these, so I'm 14% damage cap up there. You could potentially run 3 because I believe the general damage cap that's a weird sentence is 20%, so you'd lose 1% because it would be 21% because 3 times 7. Yeah, math. Oh, let's see what else. Grand weapons. Oh, and yes, these are 4-star uncap. I should note that you only get the damage cap up, I believe, if you fully uncap these. I think they unlock at 4 stars. I need to double check that. That said, if you have Greatsword Andalius, don't throw them away. They are, I wouldn't say that they're meta, but like there's tons of like grids that can make use of them because of that damage cap up. Very good weapon. This is an AK-47. I mean, it's an AK-4A. I mean, it's supposed to be an AK-47, but like because it's got AK in it. But it doesn't really look like an AK. Also, it's got like a pair of testicles on it. I don't know why this gun looks like the way it does, but like, why has it got balls? That's weird. Neither here nor there. This thing is a massive attack, and then it's small attack, so it is double attack stat. I think people don't give this thing enough credit. The reason why this one's not as meta anymore is because it's got triple attack on it, and let's just say multi-attack data is and specifically triple attack also is less needed than it was before because so many characters have the ability to guarantee triple or get massive multi-attack buffs. However, I would actually argue that Earth is one of those elements that doesn't have access to as many characters that get guaranteed triple, so AKs are actually still relevant for Earth. Like, AKs are fine. So yes, this is kind of like just what I had, so that's what I'm running. And also, it looks nice because everything is in pairs. This is Gauntlet of Proud Earth, Seraphic Weapon, all the way uncapped, all the way SL, etc. And the last thing is an Ultima Katana, Ultima Blade. This has a single target, 1 foe attack damage cap up. And yeah, this actually again works out really well because I am mostly running katana characters as far as summons go. My lowly hanged man summon, SR. I guess I could spend a sunstone on it, but I don't really want to since I'm not prioritizing Kame. This is enough to get 5% boost, so that a 5% boost against water characters. So that's what I'm using. As far as other summons, Belial, because I have to. I actually don't have the crest summon for Earth, so I'm just running a Bahamut as a stat stick. I might switch that for something else, but we'll see. And then I do have my MLB Uriel, which is actually a very powerful summon because not only does it get you the damage cap up, but also gets you a 30% charge bar boost, which is surprisingly powerful for a call like this. He's probably got the best call out of all of the Primarchs. Michael's is useful sometimes because it gets a delay, which actually can matter. Not a delay, a dispel. Actually, it might have a delay also. I think Michael is delayed dispel. Gotta double check that. Whatever. Anyways, I'm probably gonna run like Lucha or something. I don't know, like Lucha, Chrysor, not sure. My 1-turn kill setup. I'm actually running Engineer. Yeah, kicking it old school. So again, same summons. Actually, the only real difference here is I swap out the Hollow Sky Spear for this Xeno sword just for the... Actually, I should probably switch that for the harp now that I look at this, the Xeno harp. Just leave it for now. But yes, for the EX mod, and then also I'm switching out the Ultima blade for a Greatsword Excel... not Greatsword Andalius. What the hell is this thing called? All Might Spear. This thing. Because it is Excelsior, so boosts the charge damage, charge attack damage cap. I think the heat is getting to me. Let's see here. This thing is not actually 4-star. I might 4-star it. You need like 100 freaking... hang on. Yeah, 100 of these stupid Gilgamesh animas, and like, I don't know, man. I don't really want to run 62 more Gilgameshes. I would definitely fully uncap this if I were having trouble with my one-turn kill, but I'm not, so it's fine. So characters I'm running here, and this will be important because this is where we get into ways to get your one-turn kill setup, which I've talked about before as being the most important, one of the most important parts of the E9 fight. So I'm running Holiday Narmaya for a couple reasons. One, because I've ringed her, and also because she has charge attack damage cap up on her the intricacy ring I gave her. So very nice there, very, very nice there. But another thing is she actually counterattacks, because when she charge attacks, she'll have dodge and counter, and when you get the little the EX plus boss below a certain health threshold, it will automatically AoE you, and because it AoEs you, it will automatically trigger Narmaya's counter, so you actually get a bunch of extra damage. You'll see when I run through it because you have Narmaya. So pro tip there if you have access to Holy Narmaya. Siegfried is one of the few characters where they get actually a second burst of damage on their charge attack. It's kind of like an Echo, but for charge attacks. It's not really, but he'll charge attack for a bunch and then get another tick of damage, so that's not a reason to run Siegfried. And then Octo, because Eternals have a higher charge attack damage cap, and he's got the Samurai thing where he can build 200% charge bar and charge attack twice, so you'll see why that's important in a sec. And then the back row, I have Silva, the new Silva. You don't, again, whether or not you need Silva here is going to depend on what your grid looks like and what your characters look like, but what she does, if you put her in the back row, is she gets you a bonus Earth damage attack on a chain burst, on a four character chain burst, and that can again be enough to push you over what you need. Alternatively, you could use her in the front row because she actually has bonus charge attack damage specs. If I didn't have an Narmaya, Holy Narmaya, I'd probably actually run Silver front row for that reason, but because I do, the Silver goes in the back row. So let's just jump in real quick and look at what this looks like. So I'm gonna show you the one-turn kill a couple of times, and then I will jump in and beat the crap out of something with my my NM setup for the end of this. So let's see. Yeah, this is fine. So I got this down to 3 skills. Getting below 3 skills would require probably will require me to go farm an Earth Unsigned Kanashige for the charge bar bonus, or go super degenerate whale and get all of Uma Masame for the carrot blade. I'm not even kidding, by the way. The carrot blade you get from Uma Masame gives everybody charge bar, and that's actually like why you would run Unsigned Kanashige. In fact, it's better than Unsigned Kanashige because it has an attack mod on it also, like carrot blade. I don't want to talk about it. Carrot blade's real awkward. It's real awkward. The carrot blade is the best option for a Tricer or like one-turn kill setup. Oh, maybe I'll go full like degenerate and just order it and to show you. We'll see. I'll do a video if I do that. Anyways. Neither here nor there. I'm gonna go ahead and miserable miss this thing. It's very hard. My missed. Well, we'll see if this still works without missed landing. Gonna use my little robot and then use energy maneuver, give everyone charge bar, and then we're gonna go. So everybody's gonna charge attack. You run energy area, by the way, to give everybody full charge bar. Amaya's gonna charge attack, and then she gets a counter on being attacked. 6G's gonna charge attack, watch for the extra tick of damage, there it is. Nil, pretty nice. Octo is gonna double charge attack. You know, legitimately, I don't know if this works without Mist Landing. I haven't actually checked that. We'll find out together. There's the second charge attack from Octo. Here's the chain burst. Silva's gonna come and shoot this thing. Yeah, love to see it. That's actually good to know, because that means I don't actually need to worry about Mist. Actually, hold on! If I don't need to worry about Mist, I wonder... We're gonna check this right now. We're gonna learn together. I'm curious if I can just cut Mist out and make this a 2-button OTK setup. In which case I don't need to get a carry blade at all. Let's see. Give everyone charge bar. By the way, that first button activates your robot. Second button does energy maneuver. Goes over in bar. You can't really cut it down to lower than that if you're running engineer. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I'm curious. Could turn charge attack animations off, but I did. So now we get to witness the cool charge attacks together. Get him. Nuke his ass. Yeah. Get him, Octo. One more time. Another one. Missed that meme. Guys, I think we're good. By the way, if you're wondering if this is close, it's actually not, because like I'm not even getting the counterattacks from Narmaya. So I have like a buffer of like another couple mil actually. So there you go, 2-button, 1-turn kill setup. Surprised even myself. Let's go beat something up, shall we? Ah, boy. What do we want to beat up? Don't want to do Europa. Like, I could do Europa for these, but honestly, like, it takes a freaking eternity. Like, I would just have all this dead air I'd have to fill if we did Europa. So, I'll do Granny. I don't even remember what Granny does. It's been a long time since I fought Granny. Is this the right team? That's not the right team. That's the right team. There we go. There we go. Let's just get in there. Actually, I don't even know if does Mist stack secret plot. I don't think it does. Well, we're on both. It's fine. Not exactly optimal. Cast all your things, Kane. Okay. So, Narmaya. I'm not gonna wait to fully charge bar her, I don't think. It could give her full charge bar for more turn. No, it's fine. Okay, so I did a video on Narmaya, but she's gonna get a turn of Assassin basically from tag team, and then get it again because it's not one hit; it's one turn with her. So here we go again. Man, Narmaya spits such sick damage. But yeah, this is my nightmare setup. It's not standard because it's not the Highlander setup, but as you can see, I'm not really. It's fine. I'll be fine for a nightmare. Not missing out on much. I will say a thing that's become more awkward as of the last few United fights is Evokers are starting to become a real big deal for United fights. Yet United fights roll along much more frequently than you could potentially unlock Evokers because of the time gating on Evokers. So it's a little awkward, not gonna lie. Like I said, I've got Alanon and I'll near for the Dark One, and then I don't know, I guess I would work on Geissenborger next for the Light One. I don't think Geissenborger is actually as important as the other ones, but I actually almost have Geissenborger because I worked on the Star initially before I decided to change directions, just because like I was kind of pseudo light main at the time, so I wanted the Star uncapped. Did you freaking paralyze my Kane? Uh, they're adding the Replicard sandbox weapons, the evoker weapons, presumably this year, though they're running out of runway, because, like, there's not a lot of this year left. Guys, can you believe it's almost September? It feels like it's still, like, I don't know, April to me. I guess it's because of this whole lockdown thing, just throwing my sense of time off, but yeah. So we'll see. Those weapons, chances are they're pretty good. I mean, like, there's no way of knowing until they come out, but the chances are they'll be pretty good, but I suspect, I mean, it's pretty likely, I would say, that that they're going to be tied into the Arcarum progression. I mean, like, the common theory is it will require you have the Arcarum Evoker to get that weapon. I mean, they might not do that, but I would be surprised. Stop paralyzing, you jerk. Which would make it even more awkward, because if you needed the character, then it further means you need, it would further mean that you would be restricted in what grid you could run by whether or not you finished the evoker for that element yet. I don't know, I think they just need to remove the time gating on evokers. Like, if they want to material gate it, fine. Like, like, the material gating's fine. If they want to make it super grindy, well, it already is super grindy, so mission accomplished. But, the time gating, there's just no way around it. So I'm hoping Replicard Sandbox actually gives us a way around it. We'll see. Again, really no way of knowing. Oh, here's a question. So, I actually have a Links ticket, and I was looking the other day at potential things I could get for this, and I was like, you know, I don't have Summer Alexiel, actually. Which is a damn shame, because I love the aesthetic of Summer Alexiel. She is... Those heart sunglasses, I love them. I actually need them IRL. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna see if if I would actually use her during the United fight, and then just get her then. That's kind of the beauty of Link's ticket, and just spend it whenever. Alright, well, Granny's almost dead. So this video is gonna wrap up in a second. Rip Grandma. Guys, have you seen that that meme video of the girl singing Rip Grandma? Like, this, it's just a streamer, I think her name's like Zook Duke or something, and she's just, I get, like, I don't have full context, and I guess it's better because I don't have full context, but she's screaming, and then this guy, I guess, tells her that his grandma died, and she gets up, and she starts singing Rip Grandma, and doing a Fortnite dance, and she's like, Rip Grandma, no one can hurt you now. Like, all, like, you know, serious stuff. Like, what she's saying serious, but she's doing a Fortnite dance and singing Rip Grandma when she does it. Anytime, like, I fight Granny, that meme pops into my head. Look it up. Just look up RIP Grandma if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's so funny. But yes, Rip Granny. Get out of here. So yeah, this is what I'll be running. I might make some... I don't know, I don't really feel compelled to make any changes. I could spend some more Dama and add another Ichigo, but I think I'm just actually going to save my resources and fully finish out Dark or Light for when those United fights come, which will probably be in a month or two, because the grind don't stop, folks. Like, can you even just die? Can you not, like, charge attack? I don't got time for this. That's pretty awesome animation for something that barely did any damage. Get out of here, kid. Get so belligerent on these bosses. Alright guys, that's what I'm running for United fight. If you want to talk about setups for Earth, feel free to leave a comment down below. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing a video during United fight. I keep telling myself I'll stream during United fight, but like, I find the grind for... Okay. There's no I find. The grind for United fight is so obscenely boring. I don't feel like it's very entertaining content for a stream, because it's literally me just mashing like mashing a boss over and over and over and over and over again for hours. So I don't know. We'll see. I might do like some short updates to show how I'm doing during the particular night fight though. We'll see. Anyways, neither here nor there. I am rambling on now. I will catch you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Bye.